All right, welcome in everybody to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day. I bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Today, we are reading an NHK Web Easy article about weed. I don't know, it's probably not weed. And we don't really have that much on Anki, so there's a chance we'll spend some time expanding our horizons and adding more into it. But for now, let's read what we have here with our article. We have some people that look like they're wearing chef/cook attire. She seems very happy about whatever's going on here. She seems very happy. Okay. Fukuoka ken. Teremonde お茶を作る大会があった。大会. So this is meeting. This is, or not meeting. This is meet. This is big. Is this like meeting? I don't actually recognize taikai. Or mon here. So we already have to look some stuff up, and we're on the title. Te de monde ocha o tsukuru. So, ocha, tea, tsukuru, to make. So make meeting occurred? Because this is aru in past tense, atta, right? Te is hand. So this is saying something by hand made tea meat. I don't know. Well, let's look. Let's look at our first word here. Throw it into Jisheu. Rolling freshly picked tea leaves. Crushing tea. What? Okay, so this is rub right here. Okay, why is... Oh, it might be like this. It might be like this. The de might be part of it. It is. Okay, momu. To rub, to crumple, to massage, to argue, to have a heated discussion, to train, to coach, to adjust, to grow, to have various experiences, and to rock. Okay, so, te de monde ocha. Okay, I see. Monde ocha. So, hand massaged tea o tsukuru taikai ga atta. Te de monde. So, okay. Well, this is a new word. And as such, we should add it. And you might go, it says JLPTN2. I mostly care about whether or not it has this green bit here, telling me if it's a common word, because I want words in my vocabulary. Mo, mu. And of course, it doesn't autocomplete. So let's just, please. Let's just do it that way. There we go. Momu. Oh, there we go. Momu. To rub. To crumple. To massage. So if I said, oh no, to my masseuse, right? Like let's imagine I'm lying down on the massage table. I have a towel tastefully positioned over me, and I say, like, I guess, I don't know, what typically do you get? I've never gone to a massage. I don't know what do they massage? I guess kata, right? Kata, shoulders. Loko no kata o. Mom, like, to massage my shoulders? I don't know. We'll see. To jostle, to argue. A few different things here with momu. Momu. Okay. Momu ocha. Oh, so in Fukuoka, if you are unfamiliar with where Fukuoka is, I can find this one very quickly because I was there last month. This is Fukuoka, this area right here. I actually, since we're doing this right now, I will show you exactly where I stayed. I can show you very exactly where I stayed. So, this is Fukuoka. This is a tiny island in the middle of all of it. And I stayed in the Excel Hotel Tokyo. I stayed in the that one right there. That's the room I stayed in right there. But Fukuoka is a wonderful city if you get the chance. A tiny heads up for folks. This area is the sex zone. This is a red light district. So just a heads up, if you are walking through there alone and happen to be a dude or look like a dude, you will be asked some questions about your preferences for different genitalia. And sometimes you have to very quickly walk away to be like, I really don't, can't you tell I'm not interested right now? But other than that, very, very fun area. A lot of fun nightlife. You know what? Hey, I guess if you're into it, some fun nightlife down there too. But a lot of street performers, food carts, and whatnot. Fukuoka is a very fun little spot. I enjoyed it quite a bit. All right. So, 1年で最初最初。I don't know 最初. Oh, we're getting into it. 最初に取れるお茶はとてもいい匂いです。匂い is smell, right? This is one that I'm not super familiar with. So let's verify it. Actually, we can do it here because we've already put that one in. Anki. Smell, yes, nioi. I don't hear nioi all that often. Okay. 1年で最初. Every time, okay, the only thing I think of when I hear saisho is Jenken pu. I don't know what they say. They go too fast. Saisho gu, right? When they're doing the rock, paper, scissors, it's like, I don't actually know what they say, but I've heard it enough times that it kind of has stuck in there. Well, here, let's do the thing. Saisho. Beginning outset, first onset. Saisho. Ah, saisho. That's a good word. Let's get saisho in there. So let's look at what the kanji are. Right? We have first time, meeting. Hajime, you might have heard. Hajimemashite, right? First time, right? So, the most beginning, saisho. Okay, so we have saisho. Both onyomi here because we have kanji. Oh, not always the case, but very often, right? So, switch to Japanese. Saisho. Saisho. Okay. Beginning, outset, first, onset. So, the beginning of something. Okay. Saisho. 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 最初から、最初から最後まで. Oh. So, this means end. So this is from the beginning to the end. 最初から最後まで。最初から最後まで。結局、ピッツァを美味しそうですよ。Okay. So, 最初から最後まで. That's fun. 最後. Let's look up 最後. 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 There it is. And conclusion, last final. So, if you wanted to, look at this. 大丈夫聖術でいれば最後には報われるよ。伝説 Isn't that legend? That's legend. 伝説の最後の部分 Oh no, here comes Honey Baboon. は、後世、いつ、bleh. Okay, sorry, I've stopped. Okay, you know what? Let's add Saigo in there because we found it out at the same time, and it's kind of a neat little add both in there. Saigo. And conclusion. Last. Final. Okay. 最後。最初から最後まで。結局。From the beginning to the end. And in the end, it doesn't really matter. Alright, that's kind of fun. Look at that. Getting some words in. I'm very happy already. 取れるお茶はとてもいい匂いです。Yes, it is a very good smell. So, this is the first year of something. Let's deeple this. I like seeing how it interprets things. The first tea of the year smells great. I think all the tea of the year smells great. Okay. We are looking at Fukuoka-ken no ya. Ooh, yame. Okay, let's see if we can find. Me. So we are looking in Fukuoka here, which goes down around here. Whoop. So basically this whole area. Hiccups. Basically this whole area here. Oh no. Whew. Oh no. Okay. Oh, right there. Okay. So, this is the area right here. Yame. And it's along Highway 442. Man, I was so close to going down here, by the way. Kumamoto here is where Ed Oda, the mangaka of One Piece, which looks something like this. I bought the first 5 volumes of One Piece to read. And no, I have not read a lick of it. But they are from Kumamoto here, and there are One Piece statues out there. And I was debating going down there because I was up here. I'm like, it's a day trip. It definitely is, but do I want to do it? And I decided no. Anyways, Yameshi de 15日お茶を作る大会ありました。お茶は今はほとんど 今はほとんど書いて作ります。I don't know. Ooh. Okay, first off, what is kikai here? I don't know. Kikai. Oh! Oh, well, yes, I do know kikai. We have kikai. Ah, dang it. 今はほとんど機械で作ります. Okay, so let's see what DeepL turns this into. Okay. Most of the tea is now made by machine. Yes. So this is hotondo. Hotondo. I don't recognize this at all. Hotondo. Almost, nearly, mostly, practically, virtually, basically, just about all but. Okay. Common word. Usually written with kana alone. So, and here we see that. Ima wa hondo. Okay. Ima wa hondo kikai de tsukurimasu. So, made or make. De, you can think of de as by means of, like, how did you travel? Train. He was beat up at the park. Where was he beat up? At the park. How is it made? Machines. Morpheus! Machines. Kikai. 今は本当機械で作ります。今は本当機械で作ります。今はnot hon, not hon. ほとんど. Can I play audio? No. Okay, well here. I have a way of playing audio, even if I can't play audio. It's the immersion blender. Alright, ドラララ。もう、ほとんど歩ける。Okay. Right? 歩ける. Yeah, let's walk.
ああ、もうほとんど歩ける。
So he's nearly able to walk, right? We have it in the able to. Think of our dekiru, right? Same thing here. Aruku becomes arukeru. So arukeru, able to walk. Hotondo arukeru. Okay, so just about able to walk. Yep, this makes sense. もうほとんど歩ける。
ああ、もうほとんど歩ける。
ほとんど歩ける。歩ける。Okay. I like the art of Little Witch this show.
あの時ほとんど治っていたしね。
Okay. I don't like the name of this show.
ほとんどは真実。
Okay. So, ほとんど, nearly, almost, just about. Okay. So what is... Ooh, you know what? I don't remember because I don't say sentences like this all that often. Bleh. Weekend is shumatsu. I should have known that. Week, matsu, at like the end of our last part. Shumatsu. Okay. So if we want to say, where was I? It's nearly the weekend. We could say ほとんど週末あります, right? Let's try that. Let's throw that into DeepL and see if it thinks the same way I am. Not always like the perfect way of doing things, but it at least shows that my brain's going in the right direction. I think if a dumb AI can see what I wrote and think, yeah, that's about right, I'm assuming a Japanese person hearing me say stuff will be like, it's not quite right, but I get what you're saying. That type of thing, you know? At least that's where my brain goes with a lot of this stuff. Okay, so are we in Japanese? No. Okay. 週末ほ Actually, let's do はほとんど right? It was ほとんど, right? Our new word here. ほとんど. Yes, okay. ほとんどあります. There are almost always weekends. If I took this, put it here, took this and went, there are almost no weekends. What? There are almost always weekends. There's the what? How is this negative and positive? Wait. Put a period on it. Okay. Well, sometimes putting a period on things really changes things for DeepL. Mostly true, right? So it's like most of the way there. Whoa. That's some weird color in there. Look at that. Sorry. What? I got distracted by something? No. Okay. Tai Kai. We didn't look up Tai Kai down here, did we? Yeah, let's look up Tai Kai. We didn't hit that. Mass meeting, convention, rally. Yeah, okay. That is exactly what I thought it would mean. Based on the kanji we were seeing. Tai Kai, Tai Kai, Tai Kai, Tai Kai, Tai Kai, Tai Kai, Tai Kai. Tai Kai, Tai Kai, Tai Kai. Mass meeting. Convention. Tournament. Grand event. Assembly. Gathering. Whoop whoop. Alright, there we go. Add. Tai Kai. 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 I'm picturing the conventions I have been to in my brain, of which I can think of 2. 1 I've been to 3 times. 1 I've been to once. Tai Kai. Okay. Tai Kai wa convention. As for the convention, mukashi kare aru. Really? Okay. So mukashi is long ago. Mukashi is like ancient times, long ago. Mukashi. So mukashi kara aru. De kozu de momu. Okay, momu. We learned this one up here. Monde. So hand massaged ocha. Tea. Okay, so momu. Gijutsu. So here we have our art skill. Gijutsu. Gijutsu. Geijutsu is the arts. And that's easy to remember because gay people are art. But Gijutsu. Gijutsu. I don't know if we know this one. Gijutsu. Well, let's look it up. Let's look it up. This was a good article. This is a good one. Technology, engineering. We might have this in here. This one's a maybe. Gijutsu. Gijutsu. Yes, okay. We do have it. The thing is, like, it can take a while for some of these to show back up. So I might not realize that. Oh yeah, no, you see that once every month. You see this word type of thing. I really do have to play with Anki's settings because I don't see the words often enough. At least for me, I don't feel like I see the words often enough. But Gijutsu, Gijutsu sha. So Gijutsu is engineering. Gijutsu sha is an engineer. Yep, all of that tracks, sure. No. Mamoru tame ni hiraitemasu. Oh. Okay, so hirai. We should know what this kanji means by now. You open the gate and you see a torii gate in the distance. So that was always how I pictured it in my head. And it's helped. It's worked every single time. So what are we actually looking at here? Is this them talking about? So we have ta me ni here, right? Ta me ni means you're doing something for the sake of something. So what is the something? The something's over here. Tere koste momu gijutsu o. I forgot that one. Mamoru. I don't know mamoru. What is mamoru? We're getting a lot of new words here, and I'm very excited about that. Moru. There it is. To measure? Is this to measure? Nope. To protect, to guard, to defend. I saw this little bit there, and I believe that radical is small measurement. Okay, to keep, to divide. Okay, to protect, to guard, to defend. Mamoru. Mamoru. All right, let's add it in. Mamoru. 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 Stefanton's adding in, I kind of see this kanji as a shield. You know what? I can see it. I can see that shape there, right? You have the little sh that comes down, connects up this way. So it's almost like a point, except it's kind of like that. It's a displaced point. I can see that. That might be a good way of getting your brain on it. I like that one. Thanks, Stefanton. Okay. To protect, to guard, to defend. Awesome. Okay. So, I want to throw this whole ding-dang sentence into DeepL here. We know everything that's going on in it. But open to the protect the art of hand rubbing. Well, oh, wait. There we go. Here. Let's grab the whole sentence because, context is king in Japanese. The convention is open to protect the ancient art of hand rubbing. So, essentially, This is to try to train up new tea brewers in the art of going shaka 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 shaka. Got it. Which is why she's laughing so much. She seems very happy. Okay. 3人のチームで参加します。I don't know this one. We are getting so many words. I'm very happy about this. Sanka. Participation, joining entry. Sanka. Participation, joining entry. So, sankasuru is to participate, to join. Okay. So, is this saying that 3 teams joined? Right? Okay, yes, teams of 3 will... Oh, sorry. Teams of 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... Where's the third? There he is! I found him! There's his arm, right there! The mysterious third arm was the man on the grassy knoll, over there. Okay. Oh, so this is a competition? Okay. That makes sense based on the loadout we have here. Why is there a tarp down? That's weird, right? This makes it look like it's going to be a substantially more fun event by putting a tarp down. Okay. Sanka. Participation. Sanka. Participation. Joining. Sanka. Sanka shimashou. Should we join? So you see a Puyo Puyo tournament as you're walking through Akihabara. Your girlfriend turns to you. Listen, it's a make-believe world. You can have a girlfriend, okay? Your girlfriend turns to you and goes, "Oh, Puyo Puyo game? Sanka shimashou?" All right, let's put that on there. There it goes. Sanka. Let's see how far we have to go to get to it. We're not getting it. We don't get it. Sorry. We're not allowed to get this. We have to copy it. Oof. Rough. Okay, Sanka, space, dash, enter, space. Sanka. Participation, joining, entry. Sankasuru. Okay, so 僕の参加はいいだよ. It's good that you participate, right? Something like that. All right, so 3人のチーム so 3-person teams で参加します。とたばかりのお茶の菜 Nope, 葉。お茶の葉を熱い台の上に広げて揉みます。Okay, let's break this one down. We have ocha, tea, no ha, tea leaves, o. So, this right here, all of this is being affected by the o. We don't have any particles before this, right? Well, we don't have any particles like o, wa, ga, ni, things like that, right? We do have no in there, but that's fine for this one. No, atsuidai. Atsuidai. What's atsuidai here? I know these words, but I don't know them in this combination. Dipple. What? Hot table? Yeah, that's what I know, but what does that mean? What does that mean? Atsui dai no ue ni. On a hot table. Is this a hot table? So is the table hot? And they're like, like, is that what's going on here? My lack of understanding is less to do with me not recognizing the words. No, it is exactly what it sounds like. Okay. Okay. I was like, maybe I'm missing something here. But no. Okay. So, the fresh tea leaves, o atsui dai no ue ni, the fresh tea leaves, hot table, spread, rubbed. Okay. This is a good example of something to note in Japanese that isn't the case in English. Look at the order of what's being told to us. Freshly tea leaves, hot table, spread, rubbed. So it's like we essentially, the way I've started to try to think about things, and maybe I'm off on this because I am not fluent, as you can tell by the video you're watching. But Japanese tends to come from the outside and go down, right? So it's like where, when, who, what, did. So here it's like freshly picked tea leaves. What about freshly picked tea leaves? Hot on a hot table. Okay, so we have a thing, we have a place, but what's happening? Spread. Okay, so they're spread on a hot table. Why? To be massaged and rubbed. And that takes a bit for the English brain because it's very different. Let's see. Okay, so 参加した人は sanka. What was sanka? We literally just did it. Participate. Participating person wa chikara, power no irekata nado ga. Okay. Ire here is to put in. So the you put power in the direction and whatnot. Ga muzukashi desu. Okay, I want to see how Deeple translates this. I know all of the words in this, but the meaning. It's difficult to apply force and whatnot. Okay. So they're saying, okay, so force, power, chikari, right? Chikara, sorry. Chikara no irekata nado ga muzukashi desu. 美味しいお茶ができるように頑張ります. Really, we got a ganbaru here, huh? と言ってました. Okay, so, nothing new down here, though. So, it's hard to put in force. Delicious tea, 美味しいお茶ができる able. So, you're able, are able, できる ように頑張ります. So they're saying you're able to make delicious tea if you try. So let's grab all of this. Let's just verify my thought process here. We will do our best, yep, ganbaru, to make delicious tea. So we're able to make delicious tea. We're doing because we are doing our best. We're going to do our best to be able to make delicious tea. Yoni is like in order to. Yeah. Thanks, Stefanten. Yoni is one of those ones that's taken me a bit to get my brain around. Honestly, I think one of the detriments in my studies is that I often compare to English. Because I don't know if other people have this issue. I'm sure plenty of folks do. But when I'll see something and it's like, okay, daikai, okay, big meet. So like what's a big meeting? Like a convention. That's what my brain does when I see that. It doesn't go daikai and picture a bunch of people coming together. It goes daikai and it pictures the idea of big, the idea of meeting, big meeting. What's a big meeting? Well, that's like people coming together. Where do people come together? And so like all that to be said, I've been trying not to think about things in terms of what it's like in English. Obviously, that's hard to do when you're recording a video in English and reading in Japanese and trying to essentially translate it. But all that aside, 美味しいお茶ができる. So able, delicious tea, able to. So ように頑張ります. We'll do our best in order to be able to make delicious tea. Sometimes it helps though. Sometimes it helps to think of that English bridge, at least for the first little bit. I'll start trying to think of yo ni as in order to. Because we see yo ni quite a bit. Okay. Well, this is a very short, very, very, very short article, but we got a lot out of it. And I'm very happy about that, even if it was because we did a bunch of dumb side stuff. We had saisho, the beginning. We had saigo, the end. We had nioi, smell, which I've already had, but it's good to see these words that I don't see very often. We got taikai, convention, big group meeting, right? We got to see kikai again, machine, mechanism. We got introduced to hotondo here, hotondo. So just about, almost completely, things like that. So just 今はほとんど機械で作ります。So now almost machine made. So it's almost all machine made. What else did we get here? Kijo we'd seen before. Mamoru is new. We got to see Mamoru. If you recall, Stefanten mentioned that this kind of, if you squint a bit, kind of looks like a shield coming to a point down there. And it's to defend, to protect. Okay, that was cool. I got to see what team in katakana looked like, and it makes me mad. Katakana makes me mad most of the time. We got sanka, participation. So sanka shimasu, to participate. This was a good article. I'm very happy about this. Because there's a lot of new here. There's a lot of new here. Anyways, good. Let's hop on over to Anki here. It's good when you get an article or a book and you're like, I don't know half of this, right? Actually, Stefanton, that would be really cool. Let's look at the quote-unquote hot table in Google Images. Let me close a couple of these. Because I typically have Safe Search turned off, I'm going to put it over here just in case there's some weird thing that comes up. I'm not expecting it, but you know. Apparently called a Horiro. Horiro. And look at that. Sure enough, they're putting tea leaves on it. They've made a little well in the middle. Oh, this is cool. Look, there he is. He's massaging it. So I wonder if they like push and spread it out. Pick it up, go like this, drop it, spread it out. Pick it up, go like this, drop it, spread it out. I wonder if there's any videos. Ooh, we got one. Let's watch this. Seikai. Ooh. All right, we got our leaves here. They're crushing the leaves on a little weight thing. Let's mute it so we don't get copyright struck here. Okay, so they are just continuing to rub these. Oh, I think it is on like a little... Oh, they are. So that is a warm thing down there. So that is warm. And they're just going into it. Oh. Look at that. Oh, this is substantially later. Substantially later and substantially less. So yeah, they're just getting in there. That's kind of neat. Oh, so it's like it's cooking at the same time, huh? I guess. Well, it's not cooking it, but it almost kind of seems like it's cooking it. You know? Yeah, look at how dry they are at this point. And look at the burner underneath of it going on low. I thought it was a scale, but that is definitely, yeah, that's a burner. Huh. Hoiro. Hoiro. So they have a little hoiro no sara. Because they're essentially doing it on a big plate. Look at the color change in that. That was a very, very, very vibrant green. And now it's kind of like a muted green, brown type color. Oh. Those hands look like they have done this a few times, don't they? Stefanton's adding in, probably a cool experience to drink tea you've made yourself like this. You know what? Yeah, that'd be really cool, right? I mean, I have cooked meals where I have made most of the individual ingredients from basically as scratch as you can get. Oh, wow. Look at how tiny all of that became. Like, we raised the chicken. I cut its head off. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. GG to them. That seems awesome. And there you see it. Hoiru. Hoiro. Right there. Hoiro. Wonderful. Yeah, no, that type of experience is always really, really cool. It's like, hey, it's always good to think about where the things that you eat and drink come from. We are so detached from the actual art of making the substance that we eat every single day, right? So any sort of grounding to that experience is awesome for people that don't get that regularly. Obviously, folks that live out in the countryside, you that happens a bit more, but honestly, not as much as you would think. You'd think it'd be a bit more often, but thanks to stores and the readily available things, even out in the countryside, it's not right. I I think I know of my friend group, and so I'm expanding it out a little bit. I believe two of us have ever killed something for the sake of eating it, and it's not a tiny friend group. I'm thinking of like 25 to 30 people right now, and I'm like spreading out to people that I'm like, yeah, you're a friend, right? But that's actually really cool that they got to do that. Uh, huh. So, hoiro, hoiro, huh? Right. Well, let's finish strong here. Let's finish strong in that old cool style. Old style right here. Kyushiki, kyushiki. Okay. Horitsu, horitsu. Law, statute. Kashira. I keep thinking that this is but it's not. It's not but however. Uh that's like shikashi? No. Well it's not this. This kashi what is this? I was think oh, it's right there. It's not only, but it's closer to only than what I was saying earlier. I wonder, do you think? Okay. Uh, and we've wrote this. So, ame ga furu kashira. So, this is asking, do you think it'll rain in the morning? Right? Uh, okay. Yoke is not okay. I keep hearing yoke and I think preparation, but that's not it. That's not it. And I know that now. Yoke, 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 yoke. Um, nope, not that. My brain keeps coming up with things that are close to this, but they're not that. Too much, too many. Excess superfluous. You know what? Let's throw this in the immersion blender. It's been a bit. Let's immersion blender it. That's still really cool looking to me. I don't know. This is also cool looking in a dumb way. I think dumb is almost as good as good. Okay, what do we got here? This is the saying that we've heard. Yoke nao sewa da. Right? Sewa? Sewa, yeah.
余計なお世話だ
Yoke no sewa da. Yoke no sewa da.
余計なお世話だ
Okay. Wow, this show really is just like gotta keep it saturated.
それじゃ余計事態は悪化してるんじゃ。
Okay. Yoke. What is going on with this angel boy? Look at him.
たく余計なこと。
Look at that angel boy. Akan yoke. Atsunaru dekeyo. Card Captor Sakura the Goat. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. Other than here. But I also don't watch a lot of TV, so that makes sense. God, look at the slanty down eyes get me every time this show comes up.
どう考えても俺が余計だろ
Okay. Um, 捕まれる。捕まえる。捕まれる。Catch. Which is, you know what? Perfect timing with card captor Sakura. Shikui. Is this our mortar plaster stucco? Yes, it is. Shikui. Momu is our new word to to rub, to massage, to crumple, to jostle, to argue. So, rubbing tea leaves. Ocha no ha o momu. And also to massage. So just picture like you're grabbing shoulders. I'm specifically putting my hands like this and pushing this way. So you don't think I'm doing something to something like this, okay? Think of shoulders. Shoulders, YouTube. Shoulders. YouTube cares more about that stuff, so I gotta be careful. Ketsueki. Ketsu. Blood. This is blood, as you can tell by the fact that it looks like plate with a dot on it. Ketsueki. Ketsueki. It's just bleeding? It's just blood. Okay. I didn't recognize this one. This is one of our newer ones. Tsuku. Kitsuku. Can also be written Kigatsuku. Kigatsuku. Okay. Kigatsuku. To notice, to suspect, become aware. This is the issue with adding a bunch of words is sometimes you're like, I know I added this like a week ago. I don't recall at all what it is though. So, okay. Kizuku. Kizuku. Zu. Not su. Zu. Kizuku. Kizuku. Hard. Shiju. Shiju. Continuously. All the time. Shiju. Good. Sai shou. Sai shou. This is beginning. 最初から最後までピッツァを食べる. And from the beginning till the end, pizza was eaten. Alright, good. Bakkari. Bakkari. Only. Merely. Nothing more than. This is not. Oh, I only have 5 cents. This is that giant store only sells electronics. That type of thing. So, bakkari. Good. Se wa here. Se wa. Naose wa. Yoki naose wa. Mind your own business. Good. Okay. Stepchild. Mamako. Yeah, mamako. Yay. Good. Saigo. And. Yoro. Opu. Yoroku. Ooh. Actually, this is starting to tickle a little bit. Okay. Yep. It's been a while since I've seen that one. It's been a while. Yochi. It has not been a while since I've seen this one, but it's one of the ones that doesn't seem to stick. Because it's a weird one. It's weird. Ugh. Suibun, right? Moisture? Yeah, suibun. Suibun. Moisture. I feel, you know what? I actually feel really good about where I've gotten with kanji. My brain doesn't care about reading Japanese. I care about being able to understand what people are saying and respond to them, and them to understand what I am saying. As long as that threshold is met, everything else doesn't matter to me. because I like to be able to interact with people. I am a strangely extroverted introvert, which sounds like I don't know the definitions of those words. But all that to be said, zuibun. Oh yeah, zuibun. Yes, zuibun. Yes. That is also in here. Zuibun is also in here. Do not worry. Taikai, meeting, convention, tournament, bunch of people. Keiki, keiki, keiki. Who knows? Cake, yes. Cake, keiki, cake, keiki. Kiroku. Don't want to think people are talking about moisturizer all the time. Maybe everybody just needs a good moisturizer, you know? That is an option. And you should get a good moisturizer. I personally use Cactus Bloom. Super smooth body lotion, 24-hour moisture, shea butter and coconut oil. I put this on my head actually because I'm bald. I save money on shampoo, but I lose it in the moisturizer. Kiroku. Right. We got this from Shin-chan. I'll say hard. Hazuda. All along, right? No, that's just Hazu. Hazuda. Add after things to mean should be. So here we have Kare wa ima gakko ni iru wa hazuda. Okay. Iru hazuda. Sorry. Not iru wa, iru hazuda. I hate the fact that my brain sees this and half the time goes, that's wa. I mean, half the time it is, you know. Kare wa ima gakko ni iru hazu da. So kare, he, wa, ima, now, gakko, school, ni, describing a place or a direction, iru, exists. So exists where? School. When? Now. Who? He. Once again, we start out and we go so we're starting with who, now, where, what, right? So 彼は今学校にいるはずだ. Should be. Okay. I gotta get better at that one. 守る. To defend, to protect, to guard. That is a good thought process, though. The shield there, that's going to help me remember that very, very well. Thank you for that one. Shiki. Shiki is our ceremony. Shiki. What am I thinking of with that one? Whatever. Bai. Oh, I remember us doing this. I remember us talking about this. I don't remember it, though. Bai. Bye. So case, location, circumstances, situation. Let's throw it in the immersion blender real quick. That's a chin. That is a strong chin you got there. Okay. And both characters have very powerful eyebrows. Strangely enough, the only reasons I have a guess as to gender on these two is throat. Otherwise, this could be like a butch lesbian type character, and this could be an izakaya dude from the chin up. But I'm guessing female, male, because of neck. And the way that they've drawn the neck. That is a cat in a hat with a cloak. Okay, we're going to move on from that. Alright. Bai. Sono bai sekai got it. Okay.
その場合世界線が移動します。
If you do, you simply move world lines. What? Okay, sure. In that case, I'll only have 1 day to receive presents. それだと、私の場合、1回です。
いえ、それだと私の場合1回です。
Yep, that's the voice I was expecting. This person is 57% face. They are 57% face.
お前の場合は特にな。
Oh. Toku here can be like special. Oh, that's kind of cool. Psycho Pass? That's a name.
この場合本命は。
この場合、本命は。本命 is, isn't 本命, command? この場合、本命は. Huh. Okay. Well, that didn't help. At all. Jose. Jose. That's a woman. Dansei. That's a man. Sanka was participation. Joining. Yes, participation. I got double I, double O. Good. Sendensuru. Sendensuru. Why don't I have the kanji on this one? Oh well. Mukou. Mukou. Which is our over there, not other party. Them, right? Yes. Okay, good. Momu was our rub, massage, jostle. Saisho, beginning. Yes, Saigo, that's the end conclusion. Taikai, that is our meeting, convention, tournament, group of people thingy. Mamoru, to defend, to protect, to guard. And of course, Sanka, which was our participation, joining, entry. Good. And we will see all of those in a week, but I will not remember them because that's how this works. All right. That was a wonderful day. Wonderful study session. We got a whole bunch of new things from this article. Let's do a quick recap of them. Saisho, beginning. And because of that, we got Saigo. Saisho kara saigo made. From the beginning to the end. Right? We got to see Nioi again. Which I've only seen this written out and used twice. So that's how common I see that. But obviously, that depends on what you're looking at. Momu, to rub, to massage, to jostle, to argue. In this case, we're thinking about rubbing the leaves on a hot plate, which was called hoiro, right? Hoiro, which that was cool to see as well. A bit of a tangent, but I like tangents where we get to learn stuff. That just makes life fun. And we have sanka, participation, joining. It can take suru to become sanka shimasu, sanka shita, sanka suru, right? That was really cool. What else did we get? Well, atsui dai, hot table, right? Sure. Atsui dai. But that atsui dai does have a name. このatsui dai no namae wa hoiro. Hoiro, right? Hoiro. That was cool. So a whole bunch of new stuff, which makes this a wonderful episode. Yes, it feels good to get articles where we're just like, brah, 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 and read right on through. But that being said, it's also really awesome to get articles where basically every other sentence you're like, I don't know that. I know everything around it, but I don't know that. Because that is a chance to learn. Not knowing something is the first step to knowing something. Ignorance is bliss, but you know what? It's overrated. Anyways. Hopefully you got as much out of that as I did. I am very, very, very happy right now. Anyways, いつもありがとうございます. As always, thank you so much. Good luck with your studies. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for another daily Japanese study video. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.